Today, I will be going over everything that was announced in the newest dev diary. I'm also going to go over some of the stuff I noticed that you may have missed. So let's get into the recap. First of all, there's no official release date yet, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer till we find out. On other news, they announced the new survivor called the Operator. This is the brand new drone-centric survivor which I will be going over right now. Starting off with the passive, you get to start each stage with 2 drone companions. It looks like you get to pick between 3 of them, but that's not all.
This works in conjunction with his passive drone tech, which cycles through your available drones, including those purchased along your run, one by one after using any of Operator's drone abilities.
Now an interesting one, the Primary. It's very similar to Commando's Primary with the added bonus of the final hit bouncing to the enemy with the lowest health, dealing 75% of the bullet's damage. However, if you let the Primary charge up stacks, it turns into practically a sniper. This charge shot has high accuracy and no damage fall off, so combo this with the Ricochet and I can see this being one of the best abilities in the game. Next up, the Secondary. If you have a drone and you see this reticle on an enemy, using your Secondary will activate your drone's unique attack. It seems like there's a unique ability for each drone, but only some are visible in the logbook, so I can't actually confirm this. There's a few things I wonder with the Secondary, such as does it work with the Orphan Core, what happens if you have no drones, how would a Gubo drone work, if you're in multiplayer could you use engineer turrets? For now, we don't know. However, one question that I did wonder was answered. Depending on how many drones you have, that's how many charges of your Secondary ability you will get. One of my favorite things about the new survivor is their utility. You get to use your drones to lift you in the air and can be reactivated if you want to jump from drone to drone. It seems like this utility also prevents you from taking fall damage. It doesn't seem like you can gain infinite height, but this quote may prove otherwise.
Operator never loses in a game of The Floor is Lava.
Lastly, a potentially powerful special is the Operator's Ejection Core. This special launches a drone that knocks enemies into the air, stunning them and giving them the new bug debuff until they land. The bug debuff makes enemies take more damage and makes them fall slower. I can see this being very powerful if you combine it with Breaching Fin or other air stalls. You may be able to permanently stop Mithrix from jumping back to the center, but this is just speculation. That's all with the recap, so let's get into some of the stuff that you may have missed. Before the stream even started, we saw TPs with Mountain Shrines hit. I think the amount of Mountain Shrines hit correlates with what number the stage will be on. However, this is pure speculation and there is this clip at the very end, so let me know what you think in the comments. We also got to see 2 items up close. We have seen the bottle before and we may have seen Mercenary holding the other one before, but it's low quality and kind of hard to tell. In this clip, we can see whatever this enemy is. We've seen this on Twitter, but in the pre-show, we see one of these things again. In this clip, we can see the Operator use their M2, which gives them a buff in the bottom left. In this clip, we can also see that the name of that Gatorade bottle is called Eclipse Light. In this clip, we get the description of what the Jailer drone is. New Solus boss with its own Solus probe. Either a new TP boss or an enemy. In this clip, Operator is hit by a chest thrown at them. The cost of the chest is 34 gold, which only occurs in multiplayer lobbies, so this confirms that the returning survivor threw this chest at the Operator. Operator's drones are strictly exclusive to Operator. If you think I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you all for watching and I hope you have a good day. Pog character.